TAP is governed by the Transition Interagency Governance Structure, a collaborative partnership between 7 government agencies. One of the key goals of this partnership is to support the Department of Defense's recruitment and retention efforts. We think that when people feel confident that the military and TAP will set them up for success in their post-military life, they'll be more likely to join the military and stay in the military. In this video, you'll hear about Colton's story and about how the information he learned in TAP helped him decide that staying in the military was actually the best decision for him at the time.
My name is Colton Johannesson, and I served 6 years in the Army as a combat medic. I originally joined the Army with the intent to only do 4 years. This was my senior year of high school. All my friends were going to college. Didn't really feel like that was the right move for me at the time, so I enlisted with the intent to go to college afterwards. However, we got back from deployment and I started TAP, and I think I had about 4 or 5 months left till my ETS date. However, as I'm going through the classes, it did feel like I was drinking water from a fire hose. There's a lot of information, a lot of PowerPoints, but it was all valuable, really valuable information. And as somebody who joined the Army at 17, it was things I never considered. Things such as, paying rent, getting health insurance, comparing colleges, finding how to use your benefits, how to set up healthcare, how to move your records from the VA into civilian care. None of these things are things that I even ever considered. So as I was going through TAP, it really kind of opened my eyes. And to be honest, I kind of started to panic. I went and talked to my leadership. I did not feel like I was ready to get out of the military. I hadn't planned for any of these things. Your re-enlistment window closes at 90 days. So I re-enlisted at 97 days prior to my ETS, which means I barely made it in there. So I did a short re-enlistment of 2 years for stabilization to kind of give me the time to reevaluate some of these things. But largely going through TAP the second time was much better. It didn't feel like I was drinking from a fire hose as much. Maybe slipped through the cracks over the last 2 years, but the big pieces I really felt way more comfortable with as far as securing housing, getting my medical documentation in place, going through my VA claims, applying for my GI Bill. All of those are things that I did do the first time that I now had time. Even though the first time I went through TAP, it wasn't successful by the normal standard, but to me, it was the most successful experience because it set me up for success even 2 years later by kind of pointing out some of the things that I didn't know and didn't plan for. So take your time, make sure you're doing everything that you need to do to ensure you and your family or those around you have a very, very successful transition. So I really do hope that was helpful. And if you need to go twice, go twice. It's okay. It will be okay. I promise.